What an amazing place! I'm so excited to be here.
Merhaba.
Ah.
Wow. Do you always smell of roses? We're Chris and Marianne, and we've been travelling full-time for the past 3 years. We did it! We're currently attempting to drive Trudy, our home on wheels, all the way around the world. We have arrived in the Turkish city of Isparta. Isparta is a city in western Turkey and is the capital of the Isparta province. And Isparta is known as the City of the Roses. And in fact, walking around the city, it doesn't take long to notice how many symbols of roses there are. There is roses literally everywhere. The first stop today is the Ethnography Museum that you can see behind us. We've been literally parked just at the top of the hill here, and so we drove down, saw this and thought that's a definitely good place to start.
This museum has over 3,000 carpets and rugs. It also has over 2,000 household items, farming and agricultural memorabilia. Walking around the museum, you can see all the different cultures and the regional different rugs that are made here and carpets that are displayed.
Some of these carpets are absolutely huge. Look, look how big that one is. So we've jumped in the lift, and apparently at the top there's a really good view of the city. So we're going 10 floors up. There we go, number 10. Ooh, wow. Yes, this is definitely the best view of the city. In fact, you can see we're the highest building for miles around. And there you go, you can see actually the fun fair rides just there. So that's where we slept last night. The town centre where we're heading to today, this area here, Isparta is nestled in the mountains here. It's 1,035 meters above sea level. And there's little Trudy, just down there. So we jumped back into Trudy, and we're now going to head and have a little look around the town centre. It's lovely. There's this long stretch of sort of wooded grassed area which goes through the town here, and when we first arrived there was lots of people having little picnics in the shade on the grass area there. So we've arrived in the town centre and we're just parked up by the side of the road. They have these little traffic parking attendants that will give you a ticket. You just say how many hours you want to park up and pay them. And parking for 2 hours was 5 TL, which is about 50p. So we're going to start our walk around Isparta by going to find somewhere to have a little bit of breakfast because we're starving. You know us, we're always starving. But one of the things with YouTube is if there's restaurants with music playing, you can't actually film in there because of copyright.
But I found a really cool looking one, so we're going to go there anyway and just B-roll it.
After a wonderful toasted sandwich for breakfast, we're now heading out to have a look around Isparta. We're just wandering down sort of to the main, I think the main square. There's this really decorative water tap station. Normally they have these in the towns or by the mosques.
What a lovely town. It's very bustling. It's a very busy town. Lots of students and young people, which is fabulous. There are roses everywhere, and in amongst the roses, there's Chris filming. If you've been following us for a while, you'll know that we're from Shropshire in the UK. Now, where we come from, there is a rose producer called David Austin, and David Austin roses are famous all over the world, and they're particularly famous for their scent and their smell. I'm gonna do the smell test. There's a bee on that one, I'm not sniffing that one.
Does it smell good?
That smells gorgeous. I'm always careful when I sniff roses. As a child, after a rainy day, I went over and gave a big sniff of a rose and I sucked up loads of water. So now I'm particularly careful after a rainy day or if there are bees.
It's actually the end of rose season. They've done the main harvest in the area, but you can see how many roses there are in this park. And if they were out in full bloom, it would be absolutely stunning.
This is the oldest mosque in the province of Isparta. It was built in 1429.
In 1914, the mosque collapsed due to an earthquake and was rebuilt in 1922. It's a wonderful looking mosque overlooking the square here. So the building here, Firdevs Bey Bedesteni, was built in 1561 by Firdevs Bey, and he was the Ottoman governor, and the building was restored in 2009 and is now a little shopping centre. And if you're looking for it, it's located literally just behind the I Love Isparta sign.
My two favourite things about this sign, it says it was built in the time of Suleiman the Magnificent. What a name! But also, the roof was replaced in 1967 with a wooden roof from a lead roof. I know that that was 53 years ago because that's when I was born. It's a great year.
Let's go and have a look inside. Oh, this is cool.
Oh, it smells lovely.
Look at the ceiling. It's got a lovely rounded ceiling up there. Oh, it's got a very fragrant smell when you come in. There's loads of little bits for sale down here. From lots of incense. You can smell the incense burning.
Yeah, you really can.
And lots of china and crockery shops here.
This is just one example of how Isparta town have gone all out on the rose theme. These are the street lamps. They've managed to squeeze roses into every single part of the town. We spotted a statue of Suleiman Demirel, who was from the nearby village of Islamköy and was the president of Turkey from 1965 to 1993.
another thing the province of Isparta is famous for is lavender, and hopefully we're going to be seeing a lot more of that in the surrounding area, because there are apparently lavender fields nearby to the city of Isparta that we're going to go and have a little look at. So walking around, there's lots of shops, and it's a really lovely city to walk around in. No room in Trudy to do any shopping though, Marianne.
I know. There's lots of stuff.
I love it. Look, old school. PlayStation 3. After our little walk around Isparta city, we jumped back into Trudy and we're heading to a little destination that we think you may find interesting. We're back to rural Turkey. It's very picturesque. Oh, look at all the hollyhocks.
This is so pretty.
Lavender. So we've met up with a gentleman by the name of Amit, who is going to show us around and also show us to a rose factory. Look at that, selling lavender by the side there. Hello.
Welcome to Lavender Village.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Yeah, my name is Ahmet.
It's amazing.
Nice to meet you. What an amazing place! I'm so excited to be here. There is a group of ladies that have started a cooperative.
Lavender Smiling Women's Corporation.
Look at this, this is amazing. There's a lavender restaurant here. And I love, even the staff have lavender colored uniforms.
Yes, these girls
Yeah.
living in this village. The woman living in here, she started this cooperative.
Oh, amazing.
They've worked out, they've created a business. There's one harvest of lavender a year. It comes out, it blooms at the end of June, and around the end of August they'll actually harvest it once the tourists have been here, taken photographs, and then they make products of soap, even ice cream and flavoured foods as well. This entrepreneurial group of women found a way of using every single type of product and putting a lavender in it to produce loads of different products that they could sell and create a business from. Wait for it.
And this is your hands, for your hands.
Okay.
Please. And this is your for touch.
I'm a lavender princess.
Thank you very much. Görüşürüz. So that was lovely. We've had a cup of coffee and a gözleme, and now we're going to go and look at a field of lavender.
Just behind us, we saw a couple of yurts. The Yörük Çadır tribal people, the nomadic people from olden Ottoman days,
Yes.
who would be shepherds of sheep and cows. The yurts would have been made out of fabric that was woven from the goat hair, and the nomadic people would have folded up their tents and they would have moved along with the weather and taken their sheep and their goats off to find new pastures to graze.
Lavender ice cream.
Turkish famous ice cream.
Lavender ice cream. Lavender?
Ah!
Yok abi siz izleyin.
Hey!
Ben bu arada Dısakki Omani. Hop.
I didn't get any ice cream.
Come on, love, we're on a time limit.
Wow, işi biliyor.
Daha önce yemiş öyle.
Look at the colour. Look at the colour.
Lavender?
Lavanda.
Look at
Oh,
the
look at
colour.
it. It looks like blackcurrant. It's so purple. He's making it good.
Oh, he's making a rose.
Making like
He's
rose.
making a rose.
He's making a rose.
Making a rose.
Gül gibi mi yapıyorsun?
Aynen abi.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Rose ice cream.
No,
Merhaba.
lavender.
Yeah, but it's in the shape of a rose. It just tastes lightly of lavender.
How is that?
It's good.
Before it melts, it is melting.
It's melting quick.
Mmm.
It's good.
Oh, that's
Oh,
really
you've got
good.
two now, Marianne. Give me my ice cream back.
Abi senin oldu.
Merhaba. Oh, wow, look at that. All the lavender smells so amazing. Merhaba. All these wonderful things made out of lavender. Lavender signs,
Hayırlı işler.
hanging lavender.
Neler buluştuk.
Oh. The whole place smells of lavender.
The smell.
Smell and testing.
And I'm tasting lavender at the same time. There's a whole sensory overload going on here.
Not so lavendery though. I was worried it was going to be over perfumed, but it's not. Does everybody in the area use this? Or is
Yeah, just this is for the show.
a communal
Yeah.
thing for all the shops?
The producer putting the woods
Yes.
and firing the woods.
Yes.
And same time putting the
Lavender.
inside.
Okay.
And then putting the water
Okay.
to inside and closing. After then the 100 centigrade
Yeah.
making coming to
Steam.
steam with together lavender oil. Come on please.
Ah. And then it makes the oil.
Inside the cold water
Ah.
and going to steam again going liquid with together and then coming to outside the oil with together lavender water
Ah.
and then
The,
separating.
the oil floats.
Yes.
And then they take the oil off.
Lavanta Diari.
Turkish telling like this. Lavanta diyarı.
Oh, Diyarı.
Diyarı.
Lavenderland.
Yes.
Lavenderland.
Not I.
Oh.
This is I.
So this is the place to come if you want to take pictures with the lavender. We got lavender soda. It's good.
Güzeldi.
Okay, here's a new experience. Lavender Turkish coffee. Smells of lavender. And tastes like lavender coffee. It tastes as what it's supposed to. It's mild. It's not strong Turkish coffee like you would expect.
I have a big confession to make. I don't like Turkish coffee. I'm sorry.
Only because of the bits. There's no bits. There's
the
no bits.
And it's a bit bitter.
There's no bits, and it's not bitter because there's sugar in it.
It just smell like lavender. No, don't like lavender.
She don't like it. Görüşürüz. Teşekkürler. So this is Ahmet's family business.
I would like to give the sucuk. There is on the skin. You will cut
Yeah.
thin and then make to water
Yes.
and then opening.
Put water and then take the skin off.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. There's one thing in Turkey is they feed you. They've given us 2 boxes of Turkish delight, sucuk, and a bag of cherries. Ah, Turkey, it's impossible to diet in Turkey, that's one thing for sure. So Ahmet's picked up his wife and daughter, and I think we're going to the rose factory now. How exciting. Thank you very much. I'm excited. Mmm.
It smells so sweet.
I can smell roses as soon as we come in.
It smells like liquid air freshener Turkish delight.
So the rose petals get delivered, they get weighed out, they go in bags, they go up this conveyor belt, up to 500 kilos can be processed. Now we're going to follow where the rose petals go. Oh, so they get boiled in here, do they?
Yes. And
Yeah.
we are putting the drinking water inside.
Yeah.
2.5 tons. Roses
Yeah.
inside 500 kilos. And then close it.
500 kilos in each one.
Yes, each one.
Whoa.
I cannot tell you how strong it is. It's literally like breathing liquid Turkish delight.
It is, it
So-
smells really strong. Do you always smell of roses?
And the rose essentially is so important for the perfume sector. When they came to 100 centigrade, the boiling time starting, and coming from there, cold water inside.
And it condenses, it
Yes,
condenses it. Yes.
condense place.
Yeah.
And then again liquid,
Yeah.
and coming to here, cooling, and then coming here.
Yeah.
Oil and water. Every time open our company
Yes.
Yeah.
doors
Really?
to all people.
So if tourists want to come and look, they can.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing. I will put the link below. So before we die, we have to come back in May or June
Yes.
to see the processing experience.
And
itself.
smell it. Then this is an example. This is what it would look like with the oil floating on the top. You're going to wash your face with rose oil.
So strong in here.
Close your eyes.
And then just
You're going to smell like roses all night.
I do feel like peachy roses. Oh, it's very soft on my skin.
Yes. Let me smell your hand.
I'm about 90 years old, but I've got
Oh, it smells so strong.
I've got the skin of a 20-year-old now.
4,000
What?
kilograms.
4,000 kilograms of rose petals for 1 kilogram of oil.
2 million, about 2 million roses. You can smell inside.
Is it mad?
I think inside the rose gardens.
Oh, this is the fridge.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow, smell that. And these are all full of rose water and rose oil.
Rose hydrosol, not oil.
Oh, not oil. And it's also lovely when it's so hot outside. I would sit in here all day. Thank you very much for a lovely day.
Every time we are waiting you.
And thank you very much to your lovely wife.
Yes.
Thank you.
This is for you. And with together stamp.
Wow.
Ah.
Oh, teşekkür ederim.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you press that subscribe button below and give us a thumbs up, and we will see you next time.
This is the oldest mosque in the province of Isparta. So the yurts would have start again, cut. It has been rebuilt due to earthquakes a few times, but it's lovely.